Hello, hi fellow wine lovers, welcome back to my channel. This is Michele Robolato, a sommelier at your service. So today we're gonna talk about Sauvignon Blanc, one of the best and most famous white grapes in the world. So we're gonna understand where does it come from, Sauvignon Blanc, the origins of this grape, where it grows perfectly, the main differences from New World versus Old World, so how it behaves basically in these two different parts of the world mainly. We're gonna understand also the best food pairings for the Sauvignon Blanc, and also we're gonna try one Sauvignon Blanc. With me I have Craggy Range Sauvignon Blanc from Marlborough, one of the best producers of New Zealand, and we're gonna also try this lovely Sauvignon Blanc. So stay with me and let's move on. Let's start immediately. So the first point I want to touch about Sauvignon Blanc is the origins of these fabulous grapes. So it comes originally from France, from Bordeaux, and it is a synonym of two words basically. Sauvage, that means wild, so Sauvignon, and white or blanc. Why it is called wild? Because the vine, it is really vigorous, so it really wants to spread all over if we are not able to control it, to basically do a little bit of green harvest and cut some grapes. So the winemakers and the estates all over the world, they have to be able to really keep calm this lovely vine, otherwise it grows too much. So anyway, that's why wild, and so it comes from Bordeaux, where it is originally everything started, and it also very famous because it gave the birth to a very high rewarded red grapes like Cabernet Sauvignon, that is a cross of Sauvignon Blanc and Cabernet Franc. So it is widely cultivated all over the world. We say in France, like Bordeaux, Loire Valley, Sancerre and Pouilly Fumé, in north of Italy, in the New World, like New Zealand became the workhorse of the country. Marlborough is one of the best area. Then also South America, Chile produce nice examples, South Africa, and also the US, especially in California, and also Washington, they produce a good example. So it is a very widely planted all over the world, very versatile. So these are some of the points that you need to remember regarding the Sauvignon Blanc. So, but which are the best wine regions for Sauvignon Blanc? Where do you have to source the best Sauvignon Blanc? So as we said, Bordeaux is where everything started, and then they usually blend Sauvignon Blanc with a little bit of Semillon, and it works very well. It is quite rounded, a little bit different, however, compared to the most famous one, like Loire Valley. You have Sancerre, and please do not tell me that you didn't know that Sancerre is based on Sauvignon Blanc, because I closed my channel, absolutely. On my workplace, I want to tell you this little story. There are some ladies or clients that, I want a Sancerre, and maybe that they didn't have Sancerre, or maybe it was too expensive for them. So I suggest an alternative like Sauvignon Blanc from another country. And say, but I don't want Sauvignon Blanc. Yes, but madame, Sancerre is made with 100% Sauvignon Blanc. So please remember that Sancerre is Sauvignon Blanc. Pouilly Fumé, the neighbor of Sancerre, very famous. These are two of the top best places in the world for Sauvignon Blanc. And they have this kind of note of minerality, Sancerre, and Pouilly Fumé with also a little bit of gunflint feelings and aromas, and also they have this kind of touch of gooseberry that is very famous, the Sauvignon. Okay, so remember these two things, also a little bit of herbaceous notes and so on. And these are some of the best producers. Didier Dogenau is one of the top of Pouilly Fumé, that is also been able to made age-worthy Sauvignon Blanc, or also Pascal Jolivet is another good producer to remember. And then we have north of Italy, especially Piedmont and also Alto Adige produce very good example of Sauvignon Blanc. So even here I recommend to have a look, and the prices also are affordable, not too expensive. And then the New World also exploded, especially New Zealand made one of the best expression for this grape, and we're gonna see also soon the differences in style in terms of Sauvignon New World versus Old World. As I said, Craggy Range is one of the top producer. Cloudy Bay, also very famous, is another good one, and Rapaura Bullstock Paddock is another one that I recommend you, really good. Then we have Chile, South America, South Africa. They produce a very good example. Reineke in South Africa is a guy to keep checked. He produces this lovely Sauvignon Blanc with a very vibrant and nice minerality that I've really been touched when I try his wines. And also US, they produce some very good example in Napa, but also Sonoma, and also a little bit upper in Washington. So it is a very versatile. You can find a very good values. It's not too expensive as blend normally. Also you can find it in blend. It works very well. Also I do recommend you to check out a video that I made regarding the top best Italian white wines, where there is a Sauvignon in this kind of super white of Italy that works very well in blend. And you can find the link in the description below. And also I really want to stress out to spend a little bit. Do not go for super cheap bottles that you can find in supermarket under $5-7. I would say avoid this kind of bottles. Okay, so these are the best places for the Sauvignon Blanc. So I hope you are enjoying the video and the channel. If this is the case, subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any new video coming out. Smash the like button and click the notification bell so you won't miss any new video coming out. So what is this channel about? This channel is about mainly wines and also spirits. And what I want to give my knowledge back to you. So for someone that is looking to understand a little bit more the wine world, have fun, know what to drink, know what to pair with the wine and food. So this is if this is the channel you are looking for, so please subscribe and you won't regret. And also this will help me a lot in making more videos. So thank you a lot. Okay, so Sauvignon Blanc New World versus Old World, or Sauvignon Blanc Old World versus New World, depends what way you prefer, express itself very differently. So in France, Italy, we have a lot of gooseberry and minerality and a little bit of herbaceous note. If instead we go to the New World, especially in New Zealand, we have a full throttle fruit-driven Sauvignon Blanc with a lot of citrusy notes like lime zest and grapefruit. With me, as I mentioned, I have Craggy Range. Craggy Range is one of my favorite top producers from New Zealand. It is a family-owned business based in North Island in Hawke's Bay, but they have vineyards a little bit all over the country, and they produce this lovely Sauvignon Blanc from Marlborough. So as I mentioned, and this is one of the main features of this New World Sauvignon Blanc, you have really a lot of grapefruit, pink grapefruit, like a juice, a sweet juice of grapefruit, and also a lot of zest, lime zest, and also lemon zest. So this is the main feature. Compared instead to the Old World, you have a lot of gooseberry, also cat pee, yes, cat pee smell and aromas that are a sign and are a main feature that distinguish the two basically styles, let's call it like this. Plus you have a lot of herbaceous notes, like there is a little bit of tomato leaf, either in the new world and in the old world, and you have also a lot of minerality due to the soil. Like it depends, especially in Loire Valley and Pouilly Fumé, you have a lot of flintiness, chalkiness, gum flint aromas. In north of Italy, especially in Alto Adige, you feel a lot of wet stone that is beautiful, and here you have a lot of crispiness also in the nose. You feel a lot of chalkiness in this one specifically. In the palate, the main feature is of course the freshness, the acidity that is beautiful. It is well integrated. It is usually dry, if not bone dry, and even here you have the same aromas that I felt in the nose. So I feel a lot of grapefruit, lime zest, minerality, also a little bit of tropical fruits. I feel a little bit of passion fruit, and in the nose as well, I forgot to mention. So it is really beautiful. I understand why a lot of people love Sauvignon Blanc. So that is Craigie range. I really do recommend you to try this producer. There are plenty of producer good. Also another one is Cloudy Bay, the famous Cloudy Bay from Marlborough, and also Rapaura Springs Pulse of Paddock. Sauvignon Blanc and food. Sauvignon Blanc food pairing. So which are the best food pairing for this lovely white grape? Sauvignon Blanc, in my opinion, works very well with fish, of course, especially if it is a little bit fatty fish like salmon or monkfish or even tuna, so where you have a little bit of consistency of meaty meat in these fish. And especially works very well with the salmon because it has also a little bit of fattiness, and basically the ability of the Sauvignon is to clean your palate from this fattiness, thankfully to the acidity and freshness that there is. Also really nice, some examples, some people love it with oysters, even if it is, in my opinion, it is better muscadet with the oyster, but works, I would say, also well with the oysters, especially maybe if they are cooked, works very well. But also with some pasta with seafood, or also veggie pasta with vegetables, so like I don't know, a cold pasta with vegetables, very summery, very fresh, and the Sauvignon Blanc works perfectly. So these are some of the best recommendations to how to enjoy the Sauvignon Blanc at its best with food. Okay, so in your opinion, which is and which are the best example of Sauvignon Blanc in the world that we should all try? Please leave the comment in the description below. We all want to know your opinion. Okay, so I would I'm really curious to see, to understand what you are drinking, and if you have some recommendation for all of us and for the whole YouTube community. So if this is the case, that you enjoy the video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new video coming out, and that also will help me a lot in making more videos. So I hope you enjoy also the video. I also do recommend you to check in the description below all the other videos I made in my channel. Have a look so you can understand also a little bit more of what is an orange wine, for instance, the best expression from Australia, from Italy, from France, from the US. So I cover a lot of topics in my channel. So if this is the case, have a look. So I hope to see you in the next one, and in the meantime, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!